It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And taking a look at this matchup, the guard play, Clark, is something that will be highlighted for sure.
No doubt. I mean, a lot of talented guards in both of these teams' rotations. And, you know, I think whichever team is able to get the most production from the backcourt, when whoever wins that matchup wins this game.
As to Drobniak. Shot on the wing. That misses off the backboard. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's McGrady. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Miller outside. Back to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll keep possession. And he gets it back. Bishop's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is McGrady. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game.
I guess even he has to miss one of
Look at
those.
that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Miller. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the 76ers with possession. They picked up 11 straight. He rifled that one in from distance. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
An even 3-on-3 break from outside the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
76ers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And that one's good, Barber.
And to me, the pull-up almost impossible to defend, so it's really important to master that shot.
There's McGrady. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Philadelphia leading by 20. Sinks the three-pointer.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Here's Barber. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
It's good from long range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Can they get it? Hill, no good. Here's Philadelphia. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Right side Hill, and that one drops for him.
Inside Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
Williams gets the bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Outside Jackson for three. Rebound by Williams. Philadelphia with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
On the wing, Steven Jackson. Tipped away. Here's Barber. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
One shot.
One second left. The shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown. Oh!
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Robinson for three. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, man. Great vision.
Here's Vaughn. Scoreless thus far. Outside Hill. Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Look at Philadelphia. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, there's the Magic, down 4 spots from them.
Well, I think for the Sixers, They had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Puts up a deep three. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's him simply saying, even out here, you better guard me.
Well, Orlando shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Wide open look. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And they say the regular season is a marathon, Greg, but man, the back-to-backs add up, and the challenge is great.
Yeah, there's a little extra fatigue for certain, but you know what they say, no guts, no glory.
Garrett, and that one is hammered home.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
A three ball, and Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Vaughn. No scoring in this one. Shot, high post. Hill, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
A nice shot by Dixon.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To stop the run, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Got that one up quick. Dixon's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's McGrady.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. Exceptional creativity on that finish.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he's just showing off right now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down either.
Pass to Garrity. Now here is Hill. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
He was all alone on that one. And it's 8 points for the Machine.
Setting him up with the dribble and then just pulling up.
Here's Vaughn. Robinson pulls it in.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. He takes it in. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
The 15-footer, and it's Orlando with another.
Don't take any shot for granted in this league. They are all tough.
From deep three-point land, and it's Robinson that time on the assist from Edwards. And 12 points for Robinson.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drills it from outside.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Here's McGrady. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. The 76ers another three.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Miller, the pass to McGrady. And off the front iron, and in it goes. McGrady's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Magic. Puts up a deep three. The 76ers another three.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Pass to Bishop. That's tipped.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Here's Philadelphia. Another three for Philadelphia.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Pass to McGrady. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. McGrady's got 22 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Dixon. The 76ers another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And that one's good, Barber.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
McGrady outside. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Boy, it never gets old watching him bang buckets through.
Philadelphia's gotten all four of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Pulls it from the elbow. Dixon grabs the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here is McGrady. D right on him. It's deflected. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Barber. Another three for Philadelphia.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
To the inside, looking to end the run. Williams with the block.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
Jackson, he's checked in for Drobniak. 76ers on defense.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Edwards fires from way outside. The 76ers another three. The Magic shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Bishop outside. Nailed from three-point land. Smooth's got his second basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
That'll be a 5-second call. So for the Magic, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Hunter. Hill comes in for Miller. And it's Vaughn in for Tracy McGrady. Pass to Hill. Stolen by Robinson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Barber.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Both hands and rips it down.
And it's all about hustle in transition, especially when you're trying to stay ahead on the break.
They get a hand on it. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Robinson for three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Vaughn. Edwards defending. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Kemp dishes to Banks. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 4 on the clock. They need this. Iverson grabs the board.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one. That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here is Hill. Defense is right there. And Hill throws it down.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Here's Edwards to the paint. Williams passes to Iverson. Shoots the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timeout called the 76ers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes for Philadelphia. The professor's checked in for Alford. White comes in for Robinson. And it's Dixon in for Edwards. A nice shot by Dixon. Dixon's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the 76ers. The Magic shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. There's the steal. Pass to Dub. Another three for Philadelphia. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
From deep, another three for Philadelphia.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
McGrady, it's deflected.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. No good with the triple. Philadelphia's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Iverson with the bucket.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Here's McGrady. Nails the wide-open jump shot. McGrady's got 30 points. For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Hunter's checked in for Orlando. Then for the 76ers, Alford's checked in for the Professor. Robinson comes in for White, and it's Edwards in for Dub. Here's McGrady, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He gets that one.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
A nice shot by Dixon.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Robinson with the block.
This is the kind of rim protection he brings. Superb.
Whoa, that was a strong dunk.
Defense tries everything to slow Iverson down, but to no avail. He blasts right by him.
Well, Orlando shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. McGrady against Iverson. Iverson with the block. And they get it back. Here's McGrady. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. McGrady's got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's Holford. The 76ers another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
McGrady outside. Here's Bishop. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Timeout called the 76ers. Robniak, he's checked in for Orlando. Miller comes in for Steven Jackson. Then for the 76ers, the Professor's checked in for Alford. And Dub subbed in for Robinson. Buries it from three-point range.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Ball's knocked loose. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
1:46 left in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Pass to Hunter. Here's McGrady. Fires for three. And the professor pulls it down.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Machine.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Orlando with the ball. Boom, he jams it straight down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the professor pulls it down. Takes the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every three he takes now is going down.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.